back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today let's talk about why it had to happen. Anything. Why did it have to happen? Why me, God? What was it that I've done when I felt like I didn't deserve it? Why did it happen to me? That's a good question. We all ask that question. Why did it happen to me? The answer is it had to happen. It's a part of your life journey. It's a part of your life story. It had to happen in order to increase your faith. It had to happen in order to show you that you're stronger than you think you are. It had to happen to show you that there's better out there for you. It had to happen to push you out of fear. It had to happen for much bigger reasons than you think. Sometimes it had to happen so then you can be a motivational speaker for somebody else, encourage somebody else. You know, because of your life situations, because of the things that you went through, you are able to take your experience, share it with somebody else, and hopefully inspire somebody to not go down that same route, or inspire somebody to be able to have faith that they can get out of it too. There's many reasons why things just had to happen. And we have to stop looking at it like, oh, well, it's the end of the world because it happened to me. If you survived it, you're still alive, you're stronger than you used to be, or now you are more resilient than you used to be, then it had to happen because it was giving you strength. And sometimes we like to settle in life. We like to settle with anything, just good enough. That's what we like to settle for. But sometimes God will come through and say, you know what? I have better for you. So I'm going to uproot you whatever way I have to get you out of this situation, to get you out of this job, to get you out of this comfort zone. So instead of asking why it had to happen to me, make sure that you're asking, what was the lesson in this? What is this here to teach me? What can I learn from this? And how can I apply this to my life? I'm hurting right now. I'm angry right now. I'm confused right now. But there's a lesson in this. There's something I can learn it through this. So what is it? When you're asking yourself those questions, then you are on a better track, or on the fast track to getting the lessons that you needed to get, and to now getting to that new chapter of your life. Things had to happen to you. If you went through life without a few scratches, some falls, some stumbling, some failures, some pain, if you went through life like that, you would never really experience life. Because life is not a bunch of rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns. Life is tough. Life is war. And if you think about people playing basketball games, football games, you know, any type of anything, playing in movies, going to war, in the military, anything like that, anything, they all have to practice. They all have to go through some type of training in order to get to the better version of themselves. They had to stay up late. They had to eat better. They had to exercise like crazy. They had to study. They had to fall. They had to fail. They had to get hurt. They had to keep trying, get back up and trying, because nothing that you see people be successful in is a result of them just giving up, or is a result of it just flowing to them easily. You had to do something. I mean, I'm not famous out here, you know, but for me to get up and do these videos, with me being the type of person that I am, sometimes I don't want to be on camera. A lot of times I don't want to be on camera. A lot of times I have a lot of insecurities when I'm on camera. But it's something that's in me that tells me I have to do it. And I push myself through that. And I have to make time to study. I have to go back over my life and pull off those band-aids to all the painful things I went through in order to share my experiences with you guys. Stuff that I've already healed through, or I've already got through. I have to relive it in my mind so I can remember how I got through certain things, and I can remember what I felt, and I can remember those experiences so I can share it with you all. A lot of the things that I'll tell you guys about come from my own personal life story. I've experienced it. I've gone through it in some type of way. And, you know, sometimes multiple times. But it doesn't feel good when I have to sit alone and think about it and go through it and process it again just to share it. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you see someone doing, when you're applying yourself to the world in any kind of way, athletes, stars, doctors, nurses, all of them, you're doing anything outside of yourself to add to this world. It all comes with dedication and work and failures and trying again and being told no, getting your heart broken, all kinds of things. But it had to happen in order to keep on pushing you to know that you can do it, in order to show you your strength. You can't just always apply for a job and get it the first time. You'll never be appreciative. You'll always just, oh, I can quit this job today and get a new one tomorrow. I don't care, because you have that mind frame. But if you know that it was tough for me to get this job, I had to keep applying. I had to go to college. I had to, I had to do all this experience. Whatever you had to do to get that job, you did it, and now you're there. You're going to appreciate it a lot more than if it was just handed to you. And you're going to show up. You're going to put in the effort. And when you are in that phase where you are pushing yourself through and making sure that you are able to get whatever you want in life, the reward feels so much greater than if, like I said, it just flows to you. So whatever that thing is that you're constantly asking yourself, why did this happen to me? Even if you think about your childhood, why did that happen to me? Yes, it doesn't seem fair. Yes, it's not fair. Yes, it wasn't right. And I'm so sorry. Whatever you went through, whatever it was, I'm so sorry that it's still a scar that permanently scars you. It's permanently there. It's something that's very sensitive for you, and it won't heal. And I'm so sorry, and I understand we've all gone through things like that where it's just difficult to heal. But you have to start looking at it a different way, so then you can take the lesson from it. You can take whatever the story is, whatever the pain was, you can take that and apply it to somebody else's life and help somebody else out. It may motivate you to be someone who protects children. It may encourage you to be someone who advocates for the poor, or advocates for women, or men, or fatherless homes, or whatever. It will encourage you to do something. You have to go through it. The best people the best leaders are those who have gone through something, have had experience. That's not something you can teach in a textbook, although we try to. But the best leaders come from people who genuinely understand, and they can empathize with what you're feeling, because they've been there. They've done it. They've walked through that same valley of darkness. Those are the best leaders. Those are the best people to look up to. So always remember that whenever you are in that mind space of why did this had to happen to me, and you're kind of, staying down because of it, just remember it had to happen. To make you who you are today, it had to happen. Those lessons had to be put on you. You had to go through some things in order to build up your character to what it is now, in order to have the mind frame that you have now, in order to stop being so trusting. It had to happen. It had to happen. So y'all let me know what you think in the comment box below. As usual, please be polite and courteous in the comment box, because someone like myself is reading your comments. We're not here to be rude or to try to make people feel crazy or sad for whatever they're feeling or whatever they're going through. We're just here to uplift one another and let each other know that you're not alone. So leave your message. We'll keep the conversation going, and we will talk next time. Bye.